Hello, Ginger Man here. Yes, I am currently just lying in my bed, looking out the window. It's absolutely, as we say in Scotland, pissing down. And I'm thinking, do I go out? Do I not? Nah, I'm going out. Let's go to Dunfermline. Well, here we go. I've made it to Dunfermline. I'm outside the paint shed in Brucefield, Dunfermline. I have got the camera, I've got the jacket, I've got the bag, I've got the hat, I've got the badge. I'm ready to go. I've been in Dunfermline before, but this is a part of Dunfermline I've not walked through in a long time. Since the days I went to high school. Dunfermline High School, good old days. I think the old building that I went to has been knocked down, so we'll check that out. So aye, Dunfermline, show me what you got. Peace.
Test my microphone. I'm firing up the podcast. Sound waves coming to your home. Gingermanwithacam is here to make your day. Gingermanwithacam would like to hear you say.
Indigo sun, eh? I think I need a sunbed soon. My ginger peel skin is turning even lighter since the sun started disappearing. I used to go for my lunch at Quick Bite when I was at high school. The Snipover school was up there. Oh, the old days, the old high school days. The weather is real bad today, real bad, but we'll probably head up towards the glen because it's the ultimate Dunfermline woodland walk. First rule of vlogging when you're out is don't get run over mid-vlog, although that would be good content. We don't want any injuries. Man, autumn is in full swing now. Look at this, look at the leaves. Whew. So, if you've not been in Dunfermline in a few years, and you remember it, the old Dunfermline High School, well, this is what it looks like now. Yes, your eyes do not deceive you, it's gone. I went to high school here between 2000 and 2006, had some good memories here. My favourite memory was winning the Fife Cup with the football team at East End Park. Never forget. But aye, it's all changed now, it's all gone. Rest in peace to the old Dunfermline High School, and also rest in peace to the Old Toll Tavern. It used to be my favourite karaoke bar as a young whippersnapper man. Now it's the olive tree. There we go. I'm here. I know where I am. See the Abbey in the distance. Just looks beautiful sitting over the town. I don't know if you can quite capture it on the GoPro as well as I can see it with was eyes. Oh, look at that. This is beautiful. One thing I love about Dunfermline town is the architecture, the history of the place. It is truly phenomenal, and we are lucky to have this on our doorstep, trust me. The glen as well. The glen in Dunfermline is just something else. It's just one of those absolute natural beauties gifted to Dunfermline by Carnegie. Well, just look at this, man. Even on a rainy day, find the beauty all around you. Get out of the house, do something, and connect with nature, connect with outside, connect with your spirit, your childlike spirit even. Explore, don't be afraid. Look at this. The old Whirl Butt. I've decided to come to Whirl Butt because I haven't been here since I left high school. And at our lunch, we'd come and hang out here. Play at the park, kick balls, I don't know. We even sometimes used to go to Asda, get a big 2 litre bottle of Coke, shake it real good, slam it off the ground, see how far we could get them. Now, I can see it's coming up. The new high school's actually right looking over the park. It looks like the park's been done up. It's different. It's got some new fancy things. Oh aye. This isn't the same world, but a Maddie. It's all nice all the same. Look at this. Oh. Hello. Aye, it's been revamped and they've got a cool frog bin. So, aye. I really like the frog bin. That's a real nice touch. Oh. Nice. It's the famous St Leonard's crayon church. We've got a giant crayon. It's a real recognisable church in Dunfermline. If you drive through this way, you'll see it all the time. It's a beauty. It's getting tough with the old rain, like. Do you know something? Every item of clothing I own has a dog poop bag in it. I think if you've got dogs, you know that feeling. Just pulling poop bags out of your pocket all the time. You never know, it might come in handy. This is going to cross this daunting bridge. This bridge has been here all my days, like. All my days. It reminds me, driving up here being young, thinking, man, I'd be so afraid to climb over that bridge. All the cars going under it. I'm not gonna lie, I always get a bit of a funny tummy walking over this. Now, the issue with coming in to Dunfermline from the rear is you are met with these hills called the Neuro. So, you know, let's get the calf burners on. Here we go. Oh, so now we're coming up to the bottom of the Neuro, outside the watering hole. The watering hole was a famous place to go if you were underage. Basically, for people who were young, it was basically for us when we were underage and we just wanted to feel like adults, all sophisticated in a bar, drinking alcohol. Shit. There you go, many memories in here. It's all shut now. Can I tell you something? Of all the time living in Dunfermline, the only time I've walked along this wee path has been when I've been half cut on the way to the town. Ah, I just got a raindrop in the eyeball. Well, look at this building. Never even noticed it. That's a baller place to live. Hey, check out my mansion house. Yeah, I stay in the Dunfermline town centre in my mansion house. Yeah. I stay next door to this cool place. Yeah. All I know about this building is they've got excellent view to the bowling green if they want to catch some hot, exciting action with the bowls. Now, this is actually somewhere I've never been before. But I know it exists, and it's the Andrew Carnegie Birthplace Museum. The famous Andrew Carnegie was born here. The same museum you love, with new ways to explore. What are those new ways? I'm interested. You've sold me. You sold me. This is on Priory Lane. Got a wee plaque. On the 25th of November, 1835, Andrew Carnegie was born in this humble 17th century weaver's cottage. The Carnegie family lived in one room upstairs and another family lived in the adjoining cottage. The adjacent memorial hall by architect James Shearer was added in 1928. There you go. The millionaire philanthropist. There he goes. Oh, who we got? Hey, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good.
What's this you're doing?
Gingermanwithacam, so I go around Fife.
Oh, nice.
And I'm doing all these villages and towns and stuff and just filming them from my perspective and eyes.
Well, the Harrison and Duff boys have been on that roof all day in the fishing rain.
Aye. Who do you work for?
Harrison and Duff.
Harrison. Let's get these guys, man. There we go. Harrison and Duff.
Aye.
The best roofing and building in Fife.
Dunfermline, Fife.
Dunfermline, Fife. There you go.
If you want ginger to an air as well. Hey,
cheers, lads. Keep it real.
Cheers,
It'll be on. It'll be up tomorrow, so have a wee watch. There we go. Builder's giving me some banter there. Top lads. I like them. We shout out to Harrison and Duff. Working in the roofs of Dunfermline in the rain. Legends. Working class heroes. That's what I say. We're all working class heroes in Scotland. I love Dunfermline in the autumn. I think the historic side of it added with the autumnal colours, the cold, adds to the atmosphere of the place. Just sort of amplifies the history almost. It's phenomenal. Oh dear. I can smell Indian food. There's no better food smelling than Indian food. There's a famous PJ Malloy's, always a good place to go and see live music. Which brings me to a local band called the Draymin, who've been around the local area playing music for years. And they've kindly said I can use some of their music for one of my videos. So, cue the Draymin.
Washing your mind with the life they want you to lead. Burning the pages of books you wanted to read. That's a greed. That's a greed. You drift to the past, to a place you wanted to stay. The chapters of life that no one's taken away. About it, find a way. Take your time and you'll find a way around it. Got something to say. Tell me what you've done, what you think you've done, that I forget to say. Talk is cheap, son. Do you think you'll learn what is right? They say, don't fade away, don't fade away. Life breaks all its ties, ties we learn to break. What have we broke? What have we closed? 'Cause no one will care. No one will know.
So the last time I was in the town, it was just right at the end of the lockdown ending, so there's a different vibe around here. Hey! It's Andrew Carnegie. There's a beetle. A zebra. And this guy, I don't know who it is, but he looks cool. It's the #1 Baines in the area. Old Primark, Gingerman used to work in there. Folded more t-shirts than you could ever imagine. Oh, I like those green lights. It'd be better if they were ginger. So, we've seen a lot of Andrew Carnegie on this trip so far, but he's hard to avoid in Dunfermline. He is everywhere, his footprint is everywhere in Dunfermline. True philanthropist, we can clearly see, because he got a theatre. Not the one in New York City, this is the original. This is the legit Carnegie Hall, the one authentic Carnegie Hall. We get nice to get inside, have a wee tour actually, because it's beautiful. I've been on the stage before. I was in The Wedding Singer with Rosyth Amateur Dramatic Musical Company, and what a fun experience that was. I was just a little extra man popping up here and there, you know, the odd appearance. It was fun. So yeah, a magical experience being in the theatre. So my heart goes out to everyone who does that as a job. So let's get the theatres back open, because we need it. Art is important, man. It's expression, it's who we are. Without it, man, what would life be? Just at the big roundabout opposite the police station. We're just going to head down along past the Kingsgate Centre, which again, if you haven't been in Dunfermline in a few years, things have changed a little. The old bus station's different, that's for sure, and there's a bigger Kingsgate. So here we are, this is where the old bus station used to be. It is now just a giant Debenhams. Now for the eagle-eyed person, you can see part of the old Kingsgate building there. Remember that was where the bus would go in, or come out. The old bus station road. Oh the nostalgia. So what we're actually doing now is we're coming up towards the new bus station. And for party goers of Dunfermline, the old Johnson's building, aka Jiggy's, which is no longer open anymore. Another underage drinking haunt. This place seems very much different. There it is. Let's get a wee shout out to this place. Love a zebra crossing me. Oh, look at this. That's cool. Opera House. Nice. The 3 inscribed stones adjacent to this tablet form part of the high school buildings which were on this site until 1902. There you go. Just found some Dunphy knowledge. So there's the Kingsgate behind us. Some postbox. The old public toilets, remember them? 20p to do a pee. It was all red, it smelled like sort of bleach and pee. And then you go down to Giacomo's for your coffee shop. Oh shit, Giacomo's. So someone would just stand here and tell everybody all the news. It's kind of the 17th century Facebook. And with Remembrance Sunday coming up, we've actually got some beautiful poppy decoration popping up all over Dunfermline. I love it. The poppy is such a beautiful, beautiful thing. Beautiful. Look at that. You'll have to see it. So we're just at one of the many entrances to the glen. I'll call this the Andrew Carnegie entrance because it looks over there. But we'll just take a wander up round this towards the other parts of Dunfermline. We'll cut back through the glen. I do have earlier episodes when I was in the glen, and I have been in Dunfermline again as well, so just try to capture bits I haven't seen yet. Welcome to the resting place of medieval kings of Scotland. King Malcolm III established Dunfermline as Scotland's capital holding court here in 1065. Malcolm married Margaret, a Saxon princess, daughter of Edward Atheling, in 1070. A most devout queen, Margaret is said to have used a local cave for private prayer. The remains of a 13th century chapel dedicated to her can be seen outside the east end of the Great Norman Abbey, founded by King David I in 1128. Borough status was bestowed on the town around 1129, creating a favoured seat in monarchy up to the 17th century. Well, there you go. We love our peacocks in Dunfermline. We're a town of peacocks. In a sense, I'm kind of peacock in Dunfermline today, showing you all how bloody beautiful it is. Can we get into St Margaret's Cave? I think it's closed. Can we get in? No, shit. St Margaret's Cave, traditionally the place of private prayers and devotions of King Malcolm's Queen Margaret, who died in 1093. She was made a saint in 1249. St Margaret is the patron saint of women in Scotland. There you go. A legendary woman has a wee prayers cave in Dunfermline that you can visit when it's open. And there's a big Tesco in the background there. Aye, do your shopping, come see St Margaret's Cave, mix it up a little bit. Remember not to put your eggs at the bottom of the shopping bag though, you should probably crack a few. Oh aye, we've got some giant artwork here, looks really cool. It's Caroline Weir, that's one of the women's Scottish footballers, that's awesome. It's real cool. What a day. I genuinely, just walking in the rain, something people are put off by, oh it's raining, I don't want to go out, but see when you do it, it just gives you a different feeling. Look at this. Pittingcreiff Park, trees, child-friendly activities, history and heritage, nature and wildlife walks. Now there is no doubt this is my favourite park. Probably in Scotland, because I grew up here. You know, it tells you what type. We've got monkey puzzles, right? I love monkey puzzle trees. Is an evergreen species native to Chile and Argentina, but here they are in Scotland. Head to the group of trees to the south of the pavilion and Pittingcreiff House to spot the only monkey puzzle tree in the park. Monkey puzzle tree watch. We've got the classics, we've got the ash, we've got the elder, we've got the ginkgo, we've got the horse chestnut and the Scots pine, just like in Townhill Woodland Walk. So aye, just as I get into the glen, the rain comes back with a vengeance. Hopefully the squirrels are coming out to play today, so the humans are away. Ah man, that's amazing. I love this cool wee outside stage at the Glen Pavilion. Look at it. I always feel like there should be more stuff going on here. I don't know. Maybe there is. It's live summer shows, music, atmosphere. Just create that positive energy. I don't know. I'd like to see it though, and it's outdoor. Why don't we do some shows there? Outdoor shows. Minus the fact it's winter. But, you know, we'll get some heaters. Anyway, I want to go to the peacock sanctuary and just pop in and see how the peacocks are doing. Well, this is the peacock sanctuary, but it would appear that the peacocks are in for the winter. I think they're in their home, having a snooze, having a ye old winter snooze. Let's just cut up the grass. Just as I entered the glen, man, the weather took a turn for the worst again, but it's calmed down. I am starting to, well, I say dry off, I'm not drying off until I get home, have a cosy bath, have my dinner. Look at this though, it's lovely man, I love this place. We've got some information, the Warriors. Pittingcreiff Park has a rich and varied history, so using local and national records as well as the memories of local people, we have gathered information related specifically to Pittingcreiff Park and activities here during World War II. Oh, this is a cool wee story here. The Polish Army came and set up here in the glen. Wow. We're here. 3 concrete anti-tank cubes are from the Pittingcreiff Street roadblock. On your right is a filled-in Polish Army trench. We are just inside the perimeter of the strategic Dunfermline anti-tank island. Wow. Just to think, man. These were put here in the war. I didn't even realise this. What? A dam was built immediately to the north of the double bridge to provide a static water supply for use in the event of enemy action. There you go, it's official. Best park in Scotland, Britain, maybe the world. It's got really dark. I'm not too sure what time it is. Again, I don't have my phone with me, so it could be anything. I left about, I don't know, 2ish? Is it 3? Is it 4? Is it 5? It's somewhere between 3 and 4 o'clock, I think. It's maybe after 4 o'clock. But the all day sunshine of the summer is definitely gone. The clocks went back on Sunday, so it's only getting darker now. There's a museum in there if you're in visiting and it's open. It's a great wee visit. Nice wee interactive type thing. And it's orange. It's a Gingerman building. Nice. Looks like it belongs in Spain. And then we've got the botanical garden part. I love it in here also. I don't know if we can get in. I hope we can get in. It'd be nice. Nice to have a little jaunt around. Right, it's not looking hopeful. The ha-ha wall. What's this? Originally the front lawn of Pittingcreiff House was separated from a southern part of the park by a ha-ha wall. A ha-ha wall is a landscape feature comprising of a wall and ditch which separated livestock from formal gardens on old estates. It was designed and constructed in such a way as to be invisible from the house. This feature can no longer be seen in what is now Pittingcreiff Park. I want a ha-ha wall. Ha-ha! It's my wall. Ha-ha! Wall. Hoo-hoo! No, quit that. Cut. So we're going into the growth. We're going into the trees. Get a bit of protection from the elements of today. I've not seen a single person. Well, actually, that's a lie. I've seen one single person, I think, in the glen since I got here. It's great. I love it. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Look at this. It feels like you're walking into a Harry Potter scene. It's dark as well, how much you can see. We're losing light here. Look at this. It's got spooky dark in here. It's not even daytime yet and it's getting dark. Wow. Look how high the burn is. Holy sugar. I don't think I've ever seen it this high before. I stood at the top of this in one of my early episodes, the top of this little bit. So I did. But look at this. I've never seen this heavy, I don't think. Quick run, the glen's going underwater. We're coming back into the light. It was so dark in there. I felt like I went from day to night in like the click of a fingers. That was crazy. But I liked it. I really liked it. Oh, it's an absolute great chippy down here, the brig. Man, when we were at school you could come and get a bit of homemade pizza and some chips for £1. It was amazing. Man, I would give anything for a slice of that homemade pizza and chips for £1. I ate in this Italian, it's real nice, Casa Mia, real good. Man, I think it was maybe one of the best calzones I ever had. Man, wow man, we're losing light fast, real fast. It must be after 5 o'clock. Right, so I'm heading back to the car. I'm just going to take a walk through the Rex Park and then that's me back at the car. Head home and dry off because I'm definitely 100% soaked through. Me undies are wet. I can smell Indian, I think. I'm sure there used to be a shop here called Master Baits. It's some funny shop name. Someone just shouted Gingermanwithacam out his car. We respect that. We respect that. There you go, it's 17:05, that's 5 past 5 for those who don't understand 24-hour clocks. Anyway, it is extremely dark outside now. Look. So, I've done my tour of Dunfermline as much as I can. The weather really kind of has hindered me a bit today, but I did enjoy it. It just got a little bit tough towards the end as I got really wet and soaked. I think I've been out for about 2 to 3 hours, so yeah, what a great place Dunfermline is. I don't need to bum it up anymore. There's so much more that I haven't seen today that you can go back and watch other videos. One of East End Park, home of Dunfermline. We've got the Abbey. I've done another one of the Glen and a walk through the town centre as well. So plenty on Dunfermline to see. This was just a nice stroll from a different perspective of Dunfermline, I guess. And it's a great place, and it's a beautiful historic town, always worth visiting. There's always great live music on, lots of live shows at the Carnegie Hall. So fingers crossed we can get live performances back up and running, because places like Dunfermline, we need it. We absolutely need it here. So yeah, Dunfermline, just simply fantastic. Peace!